Are you curious how that delicious golden honey ends up in your kitchen? Stick around as we take you from flower to factory to your table. We'll dive into the fascinating world of honey production, exploring everything from the buzzing bees to the sweet jars we all love.
First off, let's talk about honey. This natural sweetener isn't just tasty, it's packed with health benefits. From soothing sore throats to being a natural energy booster, honey is a staple in many homes. But how is it made? Traditionally, harvesting honey meant a lot of hard work and buzzing around, but understanding the honey production process is key to appreciating this liquid gold. Let's start with the bees. The life of a honeybee is quite a journey, like a magical adventure from the moment they hatch. Picture this: tiny bee eggs nestled safely in hexagonal wax cells, all thanks to the hard-working bees buzzing around like little architects, crafting their homes with precision. As these little larvae grow up, they're surrounded by their buzzing family, all working together in harmony. But the real fun begins when they're ready to step out into the big, wide world. Armed with their specialized tongues, they embark on a quest to gather nectar from vibrant flowers, dancing from blossom to blossom in a joyful frenzy. And here's the sweet twist: they have a special honey stomach just for this nectar. It's like a personal reservoir for the sweetest treasure they can find. Can you imagine walking around with a tummy that's just waiting to be filled with all that sugary goodness? Talk about having a sweet tooth. Now, it's time for honey harvesting. A beekeeper in their full protective gear, looking like a space explorer ready to dive into the unknown. Seriously, those suits are like superhero capes, keeping our brave beekeepers safe from any surprise bee attacks. Remember, bees aren't exactly welcoming when it comes to uninvited guests. To ease their buzzing worries, the beekeeper uses smoke, which works like a natural chill pill, calming the bees down so they can go about their business without a fuss. It's kind of like creating a cozy atmosphere at a party where everyone can relax. Armed with tools like hive scrapers and gentle bee brushes, the beekeeper begins the delicate process of separating the frames filled with honey, all while navigating the bustling hive. Each frame reveals a glistening honeycomb, and as the bees buzz around, it feels like you're in the heart of a sweet, buzzing community. What a wild and wonderful scene it is. After the big honey harvest, the excitement doesn't stop there. It's time for the careful transfer of those honey-filled frames into boxes. And let me tell you, it's like moving a treasure chest of sweetness, the beekeeper gently placing each frame into these sturdy boxes, like a guardian of all that deliciousness. You can almost hear the honey singing with joy as it gets snugged away for the journey ahead. It's a bit like packing up your favorite snacks for a road trip. You want to make sure everything is secure and ready to go. Once those boxes are all packed up, it's showtime as they're loaded onto a truck, ready to hit the road and roll on over to the processing facility. As the truck rumbles along, you can picture the sweet aroma of honey wafting through the air, teasing everyone nearby with its delightful scent. It's a journey full of anticipation, knowing that soon, this liquid gold of honey will be transformed into something amazing that we can all enjoy. Once the honey-filled boxes arrive at the factory, it's like stepping into a candy wonderland for honey lovers. Here, the real magic unfolds. Picture this: our busy beekeepers roll up their sleeves and start by removing the top layer of the hive, carefully unveiling the golden treasure that lies beneath. It's like peeling back the lid on a jar of your favorite treat. You just know something delicious is waiting for you. And then comes the extraction phase, where the excitement kicks into high gear. They load the honeycomb frames into these impressive spinning machines, and as the machines whir to life, it's like a honey merry-go-round. The force works its wonders, sending honey flying out of the combs and into waiting containers below. It's a sweet spectacle to behold, with honey swirling around like a golden tornado. Next up in our sweet journey is the purification process, and let me tell you, it's a crucial step in ensuring that only the finest honey makes it to our tables. Picture this scene: buckets of that rich golden honey rolling into a big mixing tank, where it's churned and stirred like a big pot of love. This is where the magic happens. Any little bits of wax or bee debris get filtered out, making sure that what you end up with is silky smooth and oh so delicious. Quality control is the name of the game here because the folks at the factory know that only the best honey deserves to wear the label. Imagine a dedicated team tasting samples and checking the consistency, ensuring that every jar is packed with that sweet, pure goodness. It's a labor of love, really, as they want to make sure you're getting the absolute best in every drop. And with each batch that passes the test, you can almost feel the excitement building. This honey is ready to spread joy, one spoonful at a time. Now, let's dive into the packaging process, where all the hard work finally pays off. Imagine walking into a factory bustling with activity, where the air is thick with the sweet aroma of honey. Here, the temperature is just right, keeping the honey fluid and ready to flow. It's kind of like a honey party where everyone is getting ready to head out. Automated systems take center stage, with conveyor belts smoothly transporting jars like a slick assembly line of sweetness. As the jars whiz by, filling nozzles spring into action, pouring just the right amount of honey into each one. No one wants a sticky mess all over the floor, right? Once filled, the jars get sealed with a satisfying pop. And then it's time for the labeling party. Quality checks happen at every step, ensuring that each jar meets the highest standards. It's a bit like a final inspection before the big show, where only the best get the golden seal of approval. Soon, it'll be on store shelves, waiting to bring joy to breakfast tables everywhere. But wait, there's more to this honey story than just jars. Some of that luscious honey takes a delightful detour into the world of specialty products, like the ever-adorable honey spoons. The beekeepers, armed with their keen sense of taste, carefully sample batches of honey, selecting only the creamiest and most flavorful ones. It's like a honey tasting party, where the best of the best gets chosen for a special mission. Once the perfect honey is handpicked, it's time to get creative. They pour this liquid gold into molds, shaping it into cute spoon forms that look almost too good to eat. Almost. These little spoons are perfect for stirring into a warm cup of tea or coffee, adding a touch of sweetness that melts effortlessly. Can you imagine cozying up with a cup of your favorite drink, stirring in one of these charming spoons and watching it dissolve like magic? It's not just a treat for your taste buds, it's also a fun way to enjoy honey. So next time you see those delightful honey spoons, you'll know there's a whole lot of love and care packed into each one, ready to bring a sprinkle of sweetness to your day. From the hard-working bees buzzing in their hives to the sweet jars on store shelves, honey production beautifully blends traditional methods with modern technology. Next time you drizzle honey on your breakfast or add it to your tea, remember the amazing journey it took to get there. Not only is honey delicious, but it's also loaded with health benefits. Who knew a little bee could make such a big difference? Thanks for joining us on this sweet journey. See you next time. Welcome to the heart of Africa, where banana production is not only a tradition, but an essential part of life. In this video, I will take you on a journey from the banana farms to the factory where millions of bananas are processed using cutting-edge technology. Are you with me? Banana farming in Africa is such an intriguing mix of tradition and modernity. Farmers have this incredible wealth of knowledge passed down through generations, allowing them to understand the land like no one else. They know the best times to plant and harvest, and they often use sustainable practices that respect the environment, like natural pest control and organic fertilizers. But what's exciting is how they're also embracing modern technology to enhance their farming. With the help of mobile apps, they can access real-time market information and weather updates, which helps them make smarter decisions and boost their efficiency. Despite all these advancements, their connection to the land remains as strong as ever, ensuring that every banana is grown with care and love. It's a beautiful blend of the old and the new, don't you think? You know, it's really interesting how bananas grow. Unlike most crops, they don't come from seeds. Instead, farmers use what are called suckers, which are these little shoots taken from a mature banana plant. This method has been around for ages and is quite clever because it allows for faster and more reliable growth of new banana trees. By using suckers, farmers can ensure that they're cultivating plants that are already well adapted to the local conditions, making the whole process not just efficient, but also deeply rooted in tradition. Isn't it fascinating how such an age-old technique continues to play a vital role in banana farming today? Weed management is one of those critical tasks in banana cultivation that can't be overlooked. If you let weeds run wild, they'll end up competing with your banana plants for all the good stuff, water, nutrients, the whole shebang. And before you know it, your bananas are struggling to grow, and your yields are suffering. Removing weeds is a bit of a delicate dance, though. You've got to be careful not to damage the banana plants themselves, but at the same time, you need to make sure you're getting rid of all those pesky weeds. It's a vital task that requires a bit of finesse, but trust me, it's worth the effort. By keeping those weeds under control, you're giving your banana plants the best chance to grow strong and healthy. And that's what it's all about. Water truly is the lifeblood of banana plants, and it's fascinating to see how technology has transformed the way farmers manage irrigation. While many still rely on traditional watering methods like hand watering or using simple irrigation systems, there's a whole new world of innovation at play. For instance, some farmers are now using air spraying technology, which allows them to deliver water more efficiently across vast fields. This not only ensures that each banana plant gets the hydration it needs, but also conserves water in the process. It's amazing how these advancements help farmers strike a balance between age-old practices and modern techniques, all in the name of keeping their crops healthy and thriving. Isn't it incredible how technology can enhance such a vital aspect of farming? Timing is everything when it comes to harvesting bananas. It's all about finding that sweet spot. Farmers are constantly keeping an eye on the growth of the fruits, carefully monitoring their progress to determine the perfect moment to start harvesting. It's a delicate balance, really. You want to catch the bananas when they're at their peak ripeness, but still firm enough to withstand the journey to market. If you pick them too early, they might not ripen properly. And if you wait too long, they'll be too soft and prone to bruising. So, farmers have to be vigilant, checking the color, texture, and even the slight sheen on the skin to know exactly when to pluck them from the tree. It's a bit of an art, really, but one that's essential to bringing those delicious, perfectly ripe bananas to our tables. Harvesting bananas is indeed a team effort that requires a great deal of precision and care. It's not just a matter of plucking the fruit from the tree. It's an intricate process that demands attention to detail and a gentle touch. To avoid bruising these delicate fruits, workers use a clever two-person system, where one person carefully cuts the heavy bunches from the plant, while the other person gently lowers them to the ground, cradling them in their arms to prevent any damage. It's a beautiful balance of strength and delicacy, really. The cutter needs to be strong enough to handle the weight of the bunch, while the person lowering it needs to be gentle enough to avoid causing any bruising or blemishes. This careful coordination is what ensures that the bananas make it to market in pristine condition. And it's a testament to the skill and teamwork of the workers involved in the harvesting process. Once harvested, the journey of the bananas is far from over. In fact, it's just beginning. Transporting these delicate fruits to the factory without a single bruise is a critical step that requires meticulous planning and special techniques. Farmers and transporters utilize specially designed vehicles equipped with cushioning materials and temperature controls to create the ideal environment for the bananas. Every precaution is taken to ensure that the bananas remain in pristine condition during transit, from careful loading procedures to gentle handling. The goal is to preserve their quality and freshness, ensuring they arrive at the factory ready for processing. It's an incredible journey that highlights the dedication and innovation involved in bringing these beloved fruits from farm to table. Stay tuned to discover the next exciting chapter in this remarkable process. At the factory, the journey of each banana takes on a new level of scrutiny as they undergo a meticulous inspection for quality. This process is crucial. Only the best bananas are selected to move on to the next stage, ensuring that what ultimately ends up on your table meets the highest standards of freshness and taste. Trained workers examine each banana for imperfections, checking for firmness, color, and any signs of damage. This careful vetting process guarantees that only the finest fruits make it through, reflecting the dedication to quality that goes into every step of the banana's journey from farm to fork. It's a vital part of the supply chain that ensures consumers receive the best possible product, showcasing the commitment to excellence in the banana industry. Before they're transformed into the crispy golden delights that are banana chips, these carefully selected bananas go through a thorough cleaning process that's as crucial for hygiene as it is for freshness. This step is vital in removing any dirt, bacteria, or other contaminants that may have accumulated during their journey from the farm to the factory. The cleaning process typically involves a combination of water jets, brushes, and sanitizing agents to ensure that the bananas are spotless and free of any impurities. By giving the bananas a thorough wash, manufacturers can significantly reduce the risk of contamination and spoilage, ultimately resulting in a safer and more delicious final product. This attention to detail is what sets high-quality banana chips apart from the rest. And it's a testament to the industry's commitment to delivering a tasty and healthy snack to consumers around the world. With their cleanliness and hygiene now guaranteed, the bananas are disinfected to provide an additional layer of protection against spoilage and contamination. This step is crucial in extending the shelf life of the bananas and ensuring they remain fresh throughout their journey to consumers. Now that they've been thoroughly cleaned and disinfected, the bananas are finally ready to begin their transformation into the crispy, delicious snack that everyone loves: banana chips. The next step in this process is slicing and frying, where the bananas are carefully cut into thin rounds and then cooked to golden brown perfection in hot oil. This precise process requires careful attention to temperature and timing to achieve the perfect balance of crunch and flavor. And it's what sets great banana chips apart from the rest. As the bananas embark on this final stage of their journey, they're one step closer to becoming the tasty, addictive snack that's enjoyed by people all around the world. The thickness of each slice is meticulously controlled to achieve the perfect crunch that banana chips are famous for. This precise cutting process is what sets the stage for the transformation of the bananas into a snack that's both crispy and irresistible. After slicing, the bananas are gently submerged in hot oil, where they're fried to golden brown perfection. The frying process is a delicate balance of time and temperature, as the goal is to cook the bananas just enough to bring out their natural sweetness and achieve the perfect crunch, without overcooking them. Once fried, the banana slices are carefully removed from the oil and placed on a cooling surface, where excess oil is allowed to drip off. As they cool, the banana slices undergo a magical transformation, turning into the crunchy, addictive snack that's loved by people of all ages. This final step is where the alchemy happens, turning simple bananas into a delicious treat that's impossible to resist. Not only are banana chips a delicious treat that's hard to resist, but they're also a great source of energy to fuel your day. Packed with potassium, vitamins, and other essential nutrients, banana chips make for a healthy and satisfying snack that's perfect for munching on the go. The potassium content in banana chips is particularly beneficial as it helps to support healthy blood pressure, promotes bone health, and aids in muscle recovery. With their natural sweetness and crunchy texture, it's easy to get carried away and devour an entire bag in one sitting. But try to pace yourself, as it's always a good idea to enjoy banana chips in moderation. By doing so, you can reap the rewards of this tasty snack while maintaining a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a busy professional, or simply someone who loves snacks, banana chips are an excellent choice to keep you going throughout the day. From the fields of Africa to factories filled with modern technology, millions of bananas are harvested, processed, and packaged to become the snacks we all love. Next time you enjoy a handful of banana chips, remember the incredible journey they took to reach you. Did you ever wonder how those perfectly crispy golden French fries are made? If you love these golden bites, come with us, as we're going behind the scenes of a mega factory to see exactly how millions of fries are processed every day, using some seriously impressive technology. It all starts with picking the perfect potato, and let me tell you, these people don't mess around. They're after only the best. These aren't your everyday potatoes. They're carefully chosen because they have this unique balance of taste and texture that's perfect for frying. Think of that fluffy inside and crispy outside you get with each bite. That's all thanks to this special variety. Most of these spuds are grown in the US, where the soil and climate create just the right conditions to make them the fry superstar. Imagine fields stretching out for miles, where each potato is cultivated with the ultimate goal of becoming a golden fry. It's a careful choice that starts on the farm and sets the stage for everything that comes next. Before we dive deeper into the factory, let's rewind to where it all begins: the planting of those essential potatoes. It starts in the spring when farmers carefully select the best seeds to get things rolling. The process is almost like a little science experiment. Farmers prep the soil, making sure it's just right for those potatoes to thrive. Once the soil is warmed up, they plant seed potatoes. Yes, that's right. Potatoes that are specially chosen to sprout and grow into more potatoes. As these seed potatoes begin to grow, they sprout green leaves above the ground while their roots dig deep, soaking up nutrients from the earth. Farmers work hard, checking for pests and ensuring the plants have enough water to thrive because healthy plants mean better potatoes. After several months of care, those little seedlings will grow into robust potato plants, ready to be harvested and transformed into the fries we love. It's amazing to think that the journey of your favorite fries starts right here in the dirt, nurtured by the hands of dedicated farmers. When harvest time hits, it's go time on the fields. Imagine massive machines rolling along, digging up row after row of potatoes, scooping them up like they're treasure. And in a way, they are. These aren't just any potatoes, they're the start of the famous fries. The process is like a well-choreographed dance, with each machine designed to grab, clean, and sort the potatoes on the go. Dirt is brushed off, debris gets left behind, and those spuds are prepped before they're even out of the ground. This makes everything super efficient, with potatoes moving straight from field to storage in no time, keeping them at their freshest. And with the constant demand for those fries worldwide, these machines run almost around the clock. It's all about speed, precision, and making sure each potato is ready for the journey ahead. Once those potatoes are freshly harvested, they're taken to giant warehouses. Picture entire football fields stacked high with spuds, just waiting for their moment to shine. These storage spaces are like potato paradises, kept cool and ready for quick access whenever production calls. And here's a mind-blowing fact. This mega factory churns out about 9 million pounds of fries every single day. That's enough to serve a small country in fries alone. But don't be fooled. Each step in the factory is a dance of precision, turning each potato into that perfectly crispy golden fry we all know. So, with the raw spuds prepped and ready, it's time to head inside the factory, where the real magic begins. Now that these potatoes are in the factory, the first stop is a serious deep cleaning session. Imagine conveyor belts buzzing with thousands of potatoes, rolling through streams of water and over vibrating belts that knock off any last bit of dirt. It's like a potato spa day. Next, they meet the peelers, which work fast and efficiently to get those skins off, leaving the potato just right without losing too much of the good stuff inside. But the cleaning isn't over yet. For that extra level of food safety, the potatoes get a final wash in a mild chlorine rinse, giving each one a spotless, squeaky clean finish. By now, these potatoes are prepped, polished, and ready to begin their transformation into the golden fries we love. Now comes the fun part, the slicing. Once cleaned and peeled, the potatoes head into the cutting chambers, where they're about to meet the high-speed water knives. Picture this. Jets of water moving so fast they slice right through the potatoes in a split second, making thousands of perfect fries in the blink of an eye. This isn't your average kitchen knife. It's precision engineering designed to keep each fry the same size and shape. Why does that matter? Well, it's all about that even cook, so each fry comes out crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, just like us fans love them. And if a fry isn't quite up to standard, no problem. Special sensors catch any odd shapes, sorting them out so only the best fries move on. It's a perfect blend of high-tech machinery and quality control, all working together to make sure every fry in your order is spot on. Now that the potatoes are all perfectly sliced, they get a few special treatments to keep them looking and tasting just right. First up, there's a light coating of sugar. Yeah, sugar. It's not for taste, but for that golden color we all know and crave. This tiny touch helps the fries stay beautifully golden once they're fried. Then comes a bit of sodium pyrophosphate, which sounds fancy, but just keeps the fries from turning gray. After that, they take a quick dip in boiling water, a step that's key for that perfect fry texture we all know, the fluffy inside and crispy outside. And just when you think they're ready to go, each fry is carefully inspected for any weird shapes or sizes that don't meet the high-quality standards. It's like a mini spa treatment before the frying magic happens. Now comes the first big moment, the pre-fry. These fries head into giant vats filled with a unique oil blend that has been fine-tuned over the years. The fries take a quick dip, just long enough to cook them about halfway, locking in that perfect golden color and creating a crispy layer that'll stay intact until it hits the fryer at your local kitchens. This pre-fry is like sealing in all the goodness, flavor, and texture that make these fries irresistible. Once they're pulled out, the fries get a blast of air drying, which cools them down and gets them ready for the final step before they're shipped out: flash freezing. At this point, these fries are prepped and almost ready for their journey to restaurants worldwide, just waiting for that final crispy finish. After the pre-fry and air drying, the fries are now set for their final prep step: flash freezing. Imagine these golden strips rolling through a powerful blast of cold air, freezing them almost instantly. Why so fast? Well, quick freezing locks in all that fresh flavor and the perfect texture, so by the time they reach your local restaurants, they taste like they just left the fryer. This flash freezing keeps each fry crispy, fluffy, and ready for its grand finale in the fryer once it arrives at the restaurant. Once frozen, the fries are packed up into massive crates and stored in chilled warehouses until it's time for them to hit the road. From there, they're loaded onto trucks and shipped to the locations worldwide, where they're waiting to be served up hot, fresh, and perfectly golden. Now, let's talk about some healthier facts about those beloved French fries. While fries might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think healthy, there are some surprising tidbits worth mentioning. First off, the fries are cooked in a blend of oils that includes canola and soybean oil, which are lower in saturated fat compared to some other frying oils. Plus, a medium serving of fries contains about 340 calories, which isn't as crazy as you might think, especially when you consider it's a side dish. And let's not forget, potatoes are a good source of vitamins and minerals like potassium, vitamin C, and fiber. If you eat them in moderation, they can be part of a balanced diet. So, the next time you indulge in those crispy fries, remember they've got a little more going for them than just being delicious. Enjoying them alongside a salad or a fruit cup can balance out the meal and make it even better. The food processing doesn't stop with fries. It's a full-on, high-tech operation for everything on the menu. Picture this: giant machines peeling and dicing onions faster than any chef could dream of, with each piece chopped to perfection. And apples? They're pured in seconds, capturing that sweet, fresh flavor for everything from apple pies to breakfast smoothies. Each product goes through its unique journey, with every step using the latest tech to ensure top quality, consistency, and that familiar taste you expect every single time. It's like each ingredient has its own backstage story, all coming together to create that memorable experience we all know and love. From the fields to the factory, and finally to your plate, the process of creating French fries is truly remarkable. It's incredible to think that a simple potato undergoes such a sophisticated transformation to become the crispy, golden fries we all enjoy. The blend of traditional farming practices and modern technology ensures that each fry is not only delicious, but also consistent in quality. This behind-the-scenes look at the mega factory reveals the dedication and innovation that go into producing millions of fries every day, making them a staple in fast food culture around the globe. Welcome to our sweet adventure. Ever wondered how that delicious jar of Nutella makes its way from cocoa farms to your breakfast table? Today we'll take you on a journey from the lush cocoa fields to the high-tech factories where Nutella was born. Buckle up for a mouth-watering experience. Nutella, the beloved chocolate hazelnut spread that we all know and love. But do you know how it's made? Planting cocoa is the foundational step in creating the rich chocolate flavor we adore in products like Nutella. It begins with selecting high-quality cocoa beans, which are then planted in well-drained, nutrient-rich soil, often under the canopy of taller trees that provide essential shade. Cocoa trees thrive in tropical climates, requiring consistent rainfall and warm temperatures to flourish. After planting, it typically takes about 3 to 5 years for the trees to mature and start producing their first pods. Farmers carefully tend to the trees, ensuring they receive proper care through pruning and pest management. This nurturing process is crucial because the quality of the cocoa beans harvested directly impacts the flavor of the final chocolate product. When the time is right, farmers embark on their harvesting adventure, armed with machetes and a keen eye for ripe cocoa pods. They traverse rows of cocoa trees, carefully inspecting each pod like they're treasure hunters on a mission. Once they spot the perfect pods, they skillfully chop them down, ensuring they only select the ripest ones bursting with flavor. After gathering the harvest, it's all hands on deck to open these pods and extract the precious cocoa beans nestled inside, like unwrapping little gifts of chocolate goodness. These beans are then transported to processing units, where they'll begin their transformation into the cocoa we know and love. It's a labor of love that connects the farmers to their land and the rich flavors that will ultimately end up in jars of Nutella, reminding us that every delicious bite has a story behind it, rooted in nature and hard work. Now that our cocoa pods are all harvested, it's time for some serious cleaning. Imagine a scene straight out of a chocolate lover's dream. Large machine cutters humming away as they split open those pods, revealing the precious cocoa nibs hidden inside, glistening like little chocolate treasures. Once the nibs are extracted, they don't just jump straight to the party. They undergo an air drying process that's a bit like giving them a spa day. This gentle drying helps to enhance their flavor and prepare them for what's next. But wait, there's more. Quality control is key. The nibs go through preliminary tests, where they're scrutinized to make sure only the best of the best make it into our Nutella. This whole process ensures that when we finally scoop Nutella onto our toast, we're not just getting a tasty treat. We're enjoying a carefully crafted masterpiece that started with those humble little cocoa nibs. After that thorough cleaning and quality check, the nibs are packed up and transported to the next stage of their adventure. Imagine the scene, a conveyor belt humming along, carrying these precious nibs to a vibrating machine. This machine shakes and wiggles, effortlessly removing any fine skins that cling to the nibs, almost like shaking off a little dust after a long day. Once they're all cleaned up, it's roasting time. The nibs get cozy in a big roaster, where they soak up heat and transform, developing that rich chocolatey flavor we all crave. It's kind of like toasting marshmallows over a campfire. The magic happens when they get that warm, toasty goodness. The roasted nibs are ground down into fine cocoa powder, and you can practically hear the excitement in the factory. This is where Nutella starts to take shape, as all those delicious flavors come together, ready to be blended into that irresistible spread we can't get enough of. Now, let's talk about what makes Nutella. Well, Nutella. First, we need sugar. This involves cleaning and shredding, followed by the sugar-making process, ensuring quality at every step. Then there's the milk. Nutella sources high-quality milk from well-fed cows. And yes, they make sure to test the milk before it's used. And let's not forget about the hazelnuts. These gems are harvested in Turkey using heavy machinery. After harvesting, they're roasted and separated from their shells, ready to become the star of our show. Now, where does the palm oil come from? When it's time for harvesting, skilled workers swing into action, climbing up those tall trunks to collect the ripe palm fruit. Once harvested, the fruits are brought to a processing facility where they undergo a meticulous sterilization process. This ensures everything is squeaky clean and ready for use. Afterward, they are put through a threshing process where the outer shells are removed, revealing the juicy flesh inside. Finally, it's time for the big reveal. The palm fruit is mechanically pressed, extracting that precious golden palm oil that plays a crucial role in giving Nutella its smooth texture and delightful consistency. This oil isn't just any oil, it's a little liquid gold that helps our favorite spread stay creamy and dreamy. So, when you dig into your jar of Nutella, you can think about the journey of that palm oil, from the palm trees swaying in the sunshine to becoming an essential ingredient in every delicious bite. Now comes the moment we've all been waiting for, the blending. Picture the scene, a big shiny mixing machine, ready to create pure magic. The hazelnut paste, rich and fragrant, is first poured in. Next, the cocoa powder swoops in, adding that deep chocolatey goodness that makes our hearts skip a beat. As the two mix together, it's like a perfect marriage of flavors, creating a smooth and velvety base. But hold on, because here come the star players, the sugar and milk powder, ready to join the party, with a few secret ingredients tossed in for good measure, because what's a great recipe without a little mystery? The mixing process kicks into high gear. The machine whirs and spins, blending everything into a luscious, creamy mixture that looks almost too good to be true. It's a wild transformation from individual ingredients to the Nutella we know and love. And you can almost imagine the flavors dancing together in harmony. As the mixture is finished, it's not just a spread, it's a sweet symphony of flavors that will soon find its way onto our toast, pancakes, and, let's be honest, right off the spoon. So next time you enjoy that decadent scoop, just remember the fun and flair that went into blending those ingredients into the Nutella masterpiece we can't resist. All right, folks, it's nearly showtime for our beloved Nutella to make its grand entrance onto store shelves. Imagine a bustling factory floor filled with excitement and anticipation, where glass jars are lined up, ready to be filled with that creamy goodness. As the first scoop of Nutella is poured into each jar, it's like the spread is getting a cozy little home, snug and warm. Advanced machines work tirelessly to ensure that every jar is filled to perfection with just the right amount, so no flavor is left behind. You can practically feel the energy in the air as the jars move along the conveyor belt, getting sealed tightly to keep that delightful flavor locked inside, like a secret recipe waiting to be revealed. But the fun doesn't stop there. Quality checks come into play, ensuring that everything is up to snuff. Inspectors are like vigilant guards, making sure that not a single drop of Nutella goes to waste. Once they pass the final inspection, the jars are packed up with care, ready to embark on their journey to grocery stores and ultimately to your kitchen. So when you grab that jar off the shelf, just know it's been through a whirlwind of excitement, and it's all set to bring a little sweetness to your day. From cocoa farms to factories, the production of Nutella is a blend of traditional methods and cutting-edge technology. It's amazing how something so delicious has such an intricate journey. Next time you enjoy Nutella, remember all the hard work that goes into every spoonful. And hey, did you know that hazelnuts are packed with vitamins and healthy fats? Just a little Nutella knowledge for you. After all, what's life without a little sweetness?